Russia is a country shrouded in mystery with a rich history and culture that has fascinated people for centuries. But behind its stunning landscapes and iconic landmarks lies a darker side that many people do not know about. From its brutal winters to its dangerous wildlife, here are 20 dark facts about Russia that will leave you shaken. Number 20. The Russian Mafia. Russia has a long and violent history when it comes to organized crime. The Russian Mafia is a powerful criminal organization that has been involved in some of the most heinous crimes imaginable. From extortion to murder, the Russian Mafia is a ruthless and dangerous group that operates with impunity. Number 19. The Gulag Archipelago. During the Soviet era, Russia operated a vast network of prison camps known as the Gulag Archipelago. These camps were a place of hard labor and torture, where millions of people were sent to die. From political prisoners to religious dissidents, no one was safe from the clutches of the Gulag. Number 18. The Curse of Rasputin. Grigory Rasputin was a Russian mystic and self-proclaimed holy man who gained a lot of power during World War I. He had a bizarre relationship with the royal family, and his influence over them led to much resentment. Rasputin was eventually assassinated, but some believe his curse still lingers. Number 17. The Siege of Leningrad. During World War II, the German army laid a siege on the city of Leningrad, which lasted for over 900 days. The siege was one of the most brutal in history and resulted in the deaths of hundreds of thousands of civilians due to starvation and freezing temperatures. Number 16. The Katyn Forest Massacre. In 1940, the Soviet secret police murdered nearly 22,000 Polish officers and intellectuals in the Katyn Forest. This massacre was one of the darkest chapters in Russian history and is a reminder of the brutality of the regime. Number 15. The Chernobyl disaster. While not technically in Russia, the Chernobyl nuclear disaster is a dark stain on the history of the region. In 1986, an explosion at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant released large amounts of radiation into the atmosphere. The disaster resulted in the deaths of dozens of people and contaminated large areas of land. Number 14. The Russian Civil War. Following the Russian Revolution of 1917, the country descended into a bloody civil war. The conflict between the Bolsheviks and their opponents resulted in the deaths of millions of people and left the country in ruins. Number 13. The Stalinist purges. In the 1930s, Joseph Stalin launched a series of purges aimed at eliminating his rivals and anyone he saw as a threat to his power. Millions of people were arrested, tortured, and executed during this time, creating a climate of fear and paranoia. Number 12. The Kolyma River. The Kolyma River in eastern Russia is one of the most inhospitable places on Earth. The river is notorious for its freezing temperatures and dangerous currents. It's also home to a variety of dangerous wildlife, including polar bears and tigers. Number 11. The Frozen Wasteland. Much of Russia is frozen wasteland for most of the year. The country experiences some of the coldest temperatures on Earth, with Moscow averaging around -11 degrees Celsius in January. The cold can be deadly and has claimed many lives. Number 10. Deadly wildlife. Russia is home to some of the most dangerous wildlife on the planet. From venomous snakes to deadly spiders, there are many creatures that can pose a threat to humans. One of the most feared animals in Russia is the Siberian tiger, which is known for its ferocity and strength. Number 9. Violent crimes. Russia has one of the highest rates of violent crime in the world. From homicides to assaults, there are many violent crimes committed each year. The level of violence in some parts of the country is so extreme that it has earned them nicknames like the Wild East. Number 8. The junkie problem. Drug addiction is a major problem in Russia. The country has a high rate of drug abuse and many people are struggling to overcome their addiction. The government has been trying to crack down on drug use, but it remains a major issue. Number 7. Political assassinations. Throughout Russian history, there have been many high-profile political assassinations, from the killing of Tsar Alexander II to the murder of Boris Nemtsov. Many leaders have met a violent end. The Kremlin has been accused of being behind some of these assassinations. Number 6. Religious intolerance. Despite being a predominantly Christian country, Russia has a long history of religious intolerance. The government has often persecuted religious minorities, and this continues to be a problem today. There have been many cases of churches being destroyed and religious leaders being harassed. Number 5. The Black Hand. The Black Hand is a mysterious and secretive organization that is said to operate within the Russian government. Rumors suggest that the group is involved in a wide range of nefarious activities, from assassinations to extortion. Number 4. The FSB. The FSB is the main security service of Russia, and it has a long history of human rights abuses. The organization has been accused of carrying out assassinations, torturing prisoners, and suppressing dissent. Number 3. The Chechen War. The Chechen War was a brutal conflict between Russia and the Chechen Republic. The war was marked by extreme violence and resulted in the deaths of thousands of civilians. Number 2. The Baltic States. The Baltic states of Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania were occupied by Russia in the 20th century. The occupation was a dark chapter in the history of the region, and it was until 1991 that the countries were able to declare their independence. Number 1. The Cold War. Russia's involvement in the Cold War was a defining moment in its history. The country's leaders saw the conflict as a battle between communism and capitalism, and it led to a massive buildup of nuclear weapons. Russia is a country that is full of contradictions. It has a rich history and culture, but it also has a dark past that continues to haunt it today. From its brutal winters to its dangerous wildlife, Russia is a country that can be both beautiful and deadly. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment below with your thoughts. Until next time.